MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Toronto Blue Jays and the St. Louis Cardinals. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing.
One sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he will cruise into second base as he starts things out tonight with a double. Now to the plate, Curtis Granderson looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Justin Smoke. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Justin Smoke becomes the first out of the inning. Troy Tulowitzki stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Pham ranging forward. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Michael Saunders now. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him. Currently sitting in the high 320s. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Granderson rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home. And he is in there. Digging in now, Kevin Pillar. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Wong ranging into shallow right. He gets. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, number 16, Colton.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. In now, Tommy Pham. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And he's safe. Into the box now, Justin Bour. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. 1-1. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And to score, the runner from second, Pham, is on his way home. And he will score as well. Throw won't get him. Into the box, Will Myers. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. The 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Granderson racing back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Marcel.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement. It is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Skied into straightaway right. Saunders is under it. 2 gone. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Drilled on the ground to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Standing in, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Now a ball rolls softly to second. Wong is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting eighth.
Digging in, Russell Martin hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
Garcia scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding into the box, Aaron Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that. Now at the plate, Greg Garcia. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. This is flared out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season. Just under 400. Left side. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Alex Reyes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Fielder, Curtis Granderson.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here it comes. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
Justin Smoke will stand in for the 2nd time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone. Striding in once again, Colton Wong. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. He's got it one away. Digging in to try it again. Tommy Pham. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, digging for two. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Bour. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Here's Will Myers. He hit a sac fly earlier. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Pham rounds third and is digging for the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Saunders is going to have room out there as he puts this. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled off into the seats behind first. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Pitch on the way. Fouled back. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Molina puts the tag on him. One gone. Here's Michael Saunders now. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Hits this one hard the other way. Scope has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Bour will put this. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The shortstop, number 7.
Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Now batting.
Digging in, Greg Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Tulowitzki for 1. On to Smoke, gets a double play. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Reyes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted in the air to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Russell Martin now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Myers is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Aaron Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Sanchez
sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. It is Curtis Granderson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2.
It's a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste one, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch. That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Colton Wong. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
16, Colton
Grounded
Wong.
weakly to the right side. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Pham. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now here's the pitch. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Love that pitch right there. And he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
First baseman.
Now in the box, Justin Bour. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Hard hit ball to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The shortstop, number 2.
Riding in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And there's ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna going back at the track. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Right fielder, Michael Saunders.
Michael Saunders is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Hit well towards the hole, and that is through into right field for a single. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after 2-out success.
The center fielder,
Kevin Pillar is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap he scores. He's got to get a great jump. In one way.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the. Here's Will Myers.
leading off for St. Louis. Right fielder, Will Myers.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1 from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Line to the right side. Saunders is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in once again, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that misses inside. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's by him for strike one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Saunders has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2.
The batter number 7.
Ready once again, Jonathan Schoop. A hit in 2 tries so far. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Stepping in, Greg Garcia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Ready for another chance. Yangervis Solarte. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Molina gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Solarte is retired, and there's one away.
Number 55,
ready for another shot now. Russell Martin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Myers, and there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Sanchez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Randall Grichuk will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 1 home run and 3 driven in. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Digging in and looking for more. Devin Travis. He's roped. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
3-0 now. And oh, not so fast, partner. Called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning. Joe Biagini gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Joe Biagini.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Number 4.
Here comes the first pitch. Yadier Molina is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Swung on and missed. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Will Tovar.
And hitting for the pitcher, Lynn, number 6, Will Tovar.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now. Colton Wong will stand in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in now, Justin Bohr, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Travis is there, and the side is retired. Brett Cecil has been summoned from
now pitching for the Cardinals.
In is Curtis Granderson. Steve Pearce is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 1 home run, 9 driven in. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Smoke. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Well, for Smoke, a good job there to pick up his 16th double of the year. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The right fielder, number 5.
Here's Michael Saunders now.
Michael
2 for 3
Saunders.
with a double on his line so far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field. A base hit. In to score the runner from third. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Pillar.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Here's Will Myers. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Right
Takes
fielder.
this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Marcell Ozuna, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. 6 runs, 13 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Jonathan Scope. He's 2 for 3 thus far. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Myers will round third on his way to the plate, and the runner from second is in to score. Now to the plate, Greg Garcia. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a sliding effort there at short, but this ball finds its way through for a base hit. And he is in there. Stepping up to the plate, Yadier Molina is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Carlos Ramirez is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Saunders is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging.
Number 20.
Now at the plate, Brett Cecil. Jose Martinez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Sun Hwan-Oh comes on from the pen.
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
Digging in the switch hitter. Hit in the air out to center field. Pham has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Russell Martin, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Striding in, Carlos Ramirez. Jose Bautista will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big...
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the home opener of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Tommy Pham is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Travis takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's Will Myers. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And, Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing the ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Molina is under it. 1 down. In is Curtis Granderson. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Lance Lynn is forced onto the mound.
Pitching for the Cardinals.
Jose Bautista. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
This is line to left. Ozuna is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's Justin Smoke now. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. I'm not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals. Here's Jonathan Scope now. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. And that's in there. Base hit. Into the box now. Paul DeLong. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season. Just under 400. The 0-1 delivery. A high fastball is in there. None out. Runners at first and second. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Tap down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A little bouncer. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting 8th.
2 men on,
catcher,
2 out. 4. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position, but the good pitchers get.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Ready now, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The shortstop, Troy.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Scope ranges to his right, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Michael Saunders. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there. As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
So stepping in, Solarte. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And try as he might, but he can't escape the. Striding into the box, Will Tovar. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Dexter Fowler comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. This one's down to third. And this goes right through his glove on into left field. Pham rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
First baseman number 5.
Ready for another chance? Will Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit down the third baseline. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Lays off 1-0. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Solarte. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Low for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pham is right there, 1 down. Russell Martin now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And that misses ball one. That misses 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Myers is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Curtis Granderson. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to center field. Pham coasts under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Jonathan Schoop.
Leading off for
He'll
the
try to
Cardinals,
get it going here to
third
begin the
baseman,
fourth.
number 7,
And the
Jonathan
first pitch of the inning here
Schoop.
misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded to short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Digging in for his
Now
second
batting,
at-bat, Paul
shortstop.
DeLong
Paul
comes into this
DeLong.
at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Got a piece. It's 2-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. To third. One there. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Jose Bautista. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Designated hitter,
Line to
number
left.
19.
And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Here's Justin Smoke now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting
at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
And this is fouled at the plate. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Michael Saunders. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Lynn comes set. Here he comes on 2-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Digging in, Will Tovar. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Tommy Pham.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tommy Pham stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And Saunders will handle this one for out number 2. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So striding forward now, Kevin Pillar. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So digging in now, Yohannes Solarte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Pham racing back at the track. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
The catcher, number 55. Russell.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Devin Travis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Here's Will Myers. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
First baseman number 5.
Hard ground ball to third.
Myers.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Ozuna.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sharp ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base run. He's set, and the pitch down the third baseline. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Digging in and looking for more, Paul DeLong. A hit in 2 tries so far. It's swung on and hit in the air. Pillar's there, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Curtis Anderson.
Leading off with the Jays, left fielder, Curtis.
First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Digging in to try it again. Jose Bautista, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is in the air to left field. Ozuna is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Justin Smoke. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Troy Tulowitzki. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. DeLong takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Jose Martinez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Striding in once again, Will Tovar. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Grounded to third. There's 1. On to Smoke. Gets a double play. Now in the box, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Saunders on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Michael Saunders. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Michael.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham has a beat on it. Makes the play. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Pillar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now batting,
Lynn gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Yangervis Solarte is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Myers is there, and that will conclude match. Stepping into the box, Dexter Fowler. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Dexter Fowler.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Will Myers. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And he lays off there 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So striding in, Jonathan Schoop, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And that one's buried in the dirt. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground out to short. And now against his body, a jump throw. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. And he'll get in there safely.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Ryan Tepera enters the ball game out. The pen looking for the final out here in the top of inning.
For the Cardinals, number 41. Justin.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Hit to first. Smoke gloves it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one. Russell Martin. Now, he singled in 2 trips.
Patrick Russell Martin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide. 2-0. Here it comes. 2-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Schoop has it. No problem here. 1 away. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. Miles. First offering on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To short. Taken in by Schoop. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Curtis Granderson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna on the run. And the inning is over. Now to the plate, Jose Martinez. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And there's ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Digging in.
Now,
Will
your attention,
Tovar.
please.
There's one away.
He's hitting for the
Colton
Cardinals.
Wong will be called
Number
upon here to
16,
hit with the game on the
Colton
line.
Wong.
Brian Dunzing
Now pitching for the
takes
Blue
over on the
Jays.
mound in a tie
Number
ball game.
32.
There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. That average pushing up near 350 now. 3 homers and 23 driven in. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Granderson makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, a double play. Stepping up now, Jose Bautista. He'll
Leading
step
up
in, trying to
from
do
bottom of the
something
ninth
about
inning
this
for the Blue
2-2 tie. And he takes ball 1.
Now, that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Scope is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Now batting.
Here's Justin Smoke now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pulled toward right center field. Pham sprinting after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In the air out toward right field. Fowler will get there, and he puts it away to... Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that misses inside 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Here's Dexter Fowler now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And another foul ball. Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. So striding forward now, Will Myers. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
And a rather easy first out.
Center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Stepping in, Russell Martin. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Marcelo Zuna. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Leading off for St. Louis. Left
hit hard
fielder,
on the ground to first.
Marcel
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again. Jonathan Schoop. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Saunders has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Greg Garcia. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Granderson is there, and they breeze through this half inning as this. Striding in once again, Devin Travis, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And that misses for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. The tag, and he is out. In is Curtis Granderson. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Granderson.
Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pham is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
Line drive to left. And Bautista has a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Ready for another shot now. Justin Smoke. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a ball 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Curtis Granderson. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
We are in downtown Toronto getting set for baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Saunders. He can't get to it. This one's down. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. Settling in now, Will Myers. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Hit hard up the middle. One there. On to Smoke. Gets a double play. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
Circle change there, called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes Waka on a 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out.
Batting second.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Granderson.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Waka delivering a 1-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he takes strike three called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Designated hitter, Jose Bautista.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Digging in, Justin Smoke. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Low for ball one. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Third baseman number 7.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So stepping in, Paul DeLong. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Line towards center field, but sadly for him this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Jose Martinez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pilar's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Backhanded. Here's Michael Saunders now. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down out there. Tulowitzki is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he'll get in there safely. First pitch on its way. On a rope to the second baseman. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonervis Solarte. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and he's safe. Russell Martin now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tovar ranges back, and he has it for route number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Devin Travis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. It is Curtis Anderson.
Left fielder. Curtis.
Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. First offering on its way. Jose Bautista is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. 3-2 with the bases loaded. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Takes this the other way to right. Fowler is there, and he puts it away as they're able to. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Number 4. Yadier
Sent on the ground out to second. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Standing in, Will Tovar. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. There to field it is Tulowitzki. On to first, and Haps rolling now. 2 away. Riding in once again, Tommy Pham. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. On the ground up the middle. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Digging in to try it again, Justin Smoke. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Takes a curveball right on the corner. Ground ball right side. Myers has it. The tag, and he is out. So one away in the Toronto third. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. And this is low, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Pham has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Saunders. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder
Kevin Villar is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Right side. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Dexter Fowler.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Here's Will Myers. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. He's set. Here it comes.
Marcel
Skied into straightaway right. Saunders is under it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So digging in now, Jonathan Schoop. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. Ready for another chance. Paul DeLong. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Digging in now, Yonhervis Solarte. He singled his last time up.
Third baseman.
Hold strike at the letters. 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Catcher number 55.
Russell Martin now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. chopped weakly to the left. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. It is Curtis Granderson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Throw won't get him. Ready for another shot now. Jose Bautista looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The 0-1 on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Here's Justin Smoke now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham is under it, and the inning is over. At the plate, Jose Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Therefore, it is Saunders, and he takes it for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in, Will Tovar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pilar's there, and that ends the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 5, Michael Saunders.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Scope in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, Kevin Pilar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Fowler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Ready for another shot.
Leading off for St. Louis, center fielder number 28, Tommy Pham.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pilar going back to the track, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Here's
Right
Dexter
fielder.
Fowler now.
Dexter
Couple of singles
Fowler.
to his credit thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Striding in once again, Will Myers. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit. Ready for another chance. Marcell Ozuna. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ryan Tepera will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. And that misses for ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Shortstop
Paul DeLong is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Long throw to third. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Martinez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Called strike 2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple. Digging in.
leading off for Toronto, third baseman Jan Hervis Solarte.
Into the windup and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Ready once again. Russell Martin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pham is after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding into the box, Devin Travis. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Waka's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Heading out toward shallow right. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 0-2 to Molina. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. Colton Wong.
Pinch hitting for St. Louis, number 16, Colton Wong.
Cut fastball inside, ball one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Grounded to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Pham. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Pilar's there, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
In is Curtis Granderson.
Leading
He'll lead
off for the
things off.
Jays, left fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Granderson.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting. the
Digging in once
designated
again,
hitter,
Jose Bautista.
Jose
2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Bautista.
Hit hard, but right into the shift. DeLong over to his left. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Justin Smoak now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Justin
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Number 2.
Troy Tulowitzki stands in as he looks at ball one here. Well, for Smoak, that's now 17 two-base hits for the year. And he just misses with a curveball. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And that will digging in, Dexter Fowler. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Stepping into the box, Will Myers. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Carlos Ramirez is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Here comes the 1-0.
Now playing second base.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Pilar ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 20.
Now batting, Marcell Ozuna. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Squared that one up just a little late. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pilar's there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in now, Jonathan Schoop. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Saunders will get there, and he puts it away to coming to the plate now. Michael Saunders. Sean Gilmartin. Cardinals are going to get
Saunders.
Randall Grichuk is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Number 11, Kevin Pilar.
Kevin Pilar is at the plate as he watches ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. To short, hit hard. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out. Miles Miklas.
Jan Hervis Solarte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Ozuna moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Russell Martin. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fowler is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. The throw will go to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Left fielder.
Steve Pierce will come on to pinch hit here. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes.
A swing and a miss. That retires. In now, Paul DeLong. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. No hits in 3 tries. Justin Bour will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Aaron Loup takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. 1 out, nobody on.
Number 15, Randall.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Now playing left field, number 28.
Right side, hit hard, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Digging in, Yadier Molina. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And he is in there. Colton Wong will stand in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Now the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the
Tommy
first pitch.
Pham.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pierce has a beat on it. And that retires the side. Into the box now, Jose Bautista.
Leading
On the
off
night,
the
he's
bottom
2
of the
for
ninth.
4 with a pair of singles.
Designated hitter.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now a flare out to left center. Long onto the grass. 1 out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Justin Smoke. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ball game! And the Jays were led on the offensive side of the scorecard by this man, Justin Smoke. Thanks largely to one heroic swing. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, when you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 4 runs, 13.